Now let us talk more about try and catch. See, I have a construct here. Suppose I have some statements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some statements are there in try block. And if there is an exception in any line, it will come to this catch block. Yes. Suppose that type of exception is integer, E. So I can give a proper message here. Now, next thing. Suppose there is a possibility of exception in this line, which is of type integer, and again this line, which is of type float. Then this catch block will not handle both. It will handle only integer. Then can I have one more catch block? Yes, I can have one more catch block for float also. So if there is an exception of integer type, it will go to this catch block. If there is an exception of float type, then it will go to this catch block. So that's it. So we can have multiple catch blocks. So one thing we learn, we can have multiple catch blocks. Now next thing. If suppose in line 5 also there is some exception, we don't know which type it is, then we can have one catch block with dot dot dot. So this type of catch block is called as catch all. Catch all. So when you mention dot dot dot, this is called as ellipse, and if you are using ellipse, then it can handle any type of exception. So we learn two things. We can have multiple catch blocks for each type of data, and we learn one more thing, that we can have a catch block for all type of exceptions. Now one more thing. Suppose here it is not float, it is my exception. My exception. So can I write my exception here? Yes, my exception. Now in this fifth line, suppose it may be float or a character or anything, whatever it is, this will be handled by this all catch block. So only two catch blocks I have defined. Remaining for anything, this is a common message. Common message. Right? So writing multiple catch blocks is better. Right? It's better instead of using this one. If you're using this, means you are not interested in giving a clear message to the user. For every type of error, separate type of message must be there. Now one last thing. Can I make this as int and this as dot dot dot? No. If I say this as dot dot dot, then all the exceptions will be handled here only. These catch blocks will never execute. So catch all block must be the last block. So that's it. So we have learned about multiple catches. No more. I'll remove this and I'll discuss more now. Can we have a try block inside a try? Yes, we can have try block and some statements 1, 2, then again try block, then third line, fourth line here, then for this is a catch block, then some exception here, then this is the end, then catch block for this one. So this is a try and catch block inside this a try block. So you can do nesting of try and catch blocks also. So that's it about nested try and catch. No more I will show you. I will remove this and I'll explain. See, suppose I have a class called my exception. Okay, this is dummy class. Then I have a class called my exception 2 inheriting from my exception 1. Now I have two classes. One is a parent class, other one is a child class, base class and derived class. Now leave this. I have a try block and inside this there is a possibility of both the exception. So I will catch both the exception. My exception 1 and then also I will have a catch block for my exception 2. So I am having two catch blocks for handling each type of exception. Suppose both these type of exceptions are possible. Suppose in this code I am throwing both the type of exception that are thrown, then for both of them I have written catch block. Is it correct? Is it correct? No. I have written the catch block for parent class first, then child class. Wrong. You must write first child class, then parent class. So if the exception classes are defined in the hierarchy, just like in Java it happens like this. So if they are in the hierarchy, then the child class catch block must be first, then the parent class catch block must be there. So this you have to take care. So that's all about variations in the construct, right? So by writing the code also I can show you these things.